One cool autumn morning, Zoe sat in Dr. Thompson's classroom, eager to learn about reptiles, birds, and mammals. Today, we're going to explore the world of vertebrates, Dr. Thompson announced. These animals have something in common: a backbone, but they also have very unique features and adaptations that help them survive in different environments. Zoe raised her hand. Are reptiles, birds, and mammals all related? She asked, curious. Dr. Thompson smiled and nodded. That's a great question, Zoe. Reptiles, birds, and mammals all evolved from common ancestors millions of years ago. But over time, each group has developed its own special characteristics to help it thrive. Reptiles, cold-blooded survivors. Dr. Thompson began by talking about reptiles. Reptiles, like snakes, lizards, and turtles, are cold-blooded, he explained. This means they can't regulate their body temperature on their own, so they rely on the environment to stay warm. Zoe thought about the lizards she'd seen basking in the sun during the summer. So that's why they love the sun, she said. Exactly, Dr. Thompson replied. And reptiles have scaly skin, which helps protect them from drying out. They lay eggs with leathery shells, which also help prevent water loss. Zoe pictured a turtle laying eggs on a sandy beach. I can see how all these traits help them survive in hot, dry places. Birds, masters of the sky. Next, Dr. Thompson switched to talking about birds. Birds are warm-blooded, which means they can keep a constant body temperature, he said. This helps them stay active, even when the weather gets cold. Zoe smiled. She loved birds, especially the hawk she'd seen soaring in the sky. How do birds stay warm? She asked. Great question, Dr. Thompson answered. Birds have feathers that provide insulation and keep them warm. Their wings help them fly, and some birds even have highly efficient lungs with air sacs to get more oxygen. Zoe looked at a diagram of a bird's wings and beak. I noticed that some birds have different beaks, she observed. Why is that? Good eye, Doctor, Thompson said. Birds' beaks are adapted for their diets. For example, hummingbirds have long, slender beaks to sip nectar, while eagles have sharp, hooked beaks for tearing into meat. Mammals, warm-blooded and fur-covered. Finally, Dr. Thompson talked about mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded just like birds, he said. But unlike birds, mammals have fur or hair, which helps them maintain body temperature. They also have mammary glands to feed their young. Zoe thought about her dog, Max, curled up in a blanket at home. So that's why he has fur, she said. And I know that baby mammals drink milk. That's right, Dr. Thompson said with a smile. Mammals give birth to live young, with a few exceptions, like the platypus, which lays eggs. Zoe was fascinated. So mammals are very diverse. They can live in so many different environments, from oceans to forests to deserts. Dr. Thompson nodded. Exactly. Mammals come in all shapes and sizes. Some, like whales, are aquatic, while others, like kangaroos, live on land. Evolutionary connections, a shared heritage. Zoe thought about everything Dr. Thompson had taught her. So, reptiles, birds, and mammals all came from similar ancestors? That's right, Dr. Thompson confirmed. Reptiles are the ancestors of both birds and mammals. Birds, in fact, evolved from dinosaurs, specifically theropod dinosaurs. Mammals, on the other hand, evolved from early reptilian ancestors called synapsids. Zoe was amazed. That's so cool. So, in a way, birds are like modern-day dinosaurs? Exactly. Dr. Thompson smiled. The study of fossils like Archaeopteryx shows us the connections between birds and their dinosaur relatives. Ecological roles, how these animals shape their ecosystems. Before the end of class, Dr. Thompson explained the important roles reptiles, birds, and mammals play in ecosystems. Reptiles, birds, and mammals all have crucial roles in the balance of nature, he said. Reptiles are predators and scavengers. Birds help with pollination and seed dispersal, and mammals can be predators, herbivores, or omnivores. Zoe thought about the ecosystems she had read about in her biology textbook. So, Every group of animals plays an important role in keeping the ecosystem balanced? Exactly, Dr. Thompson said. Reptiles, birds, and mammals all help maintain the flow of energy and nutrients in the ecosystem. They also interact with plants and other animals in ways that shape the environment. As the bell rang, signaling the end of class, Zoe felt excited by the incredible diversity of reptiles, birds, and mammals. I can't wait to learn more about how these animals interact with each other and their environments, Zoe thought as she walked out of the classroom, ready for the next adventure in her zoology studies.